Good evening. On behalf of our school board, district administrators, and my colleagues from the high school, I would like to welcome our parents, friends, and in particular the class of 2026 to this year's Senior Awards ceremony. At this time, please rise while welcoming Senior Kim Mason, who will be performing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Kim. Cinnamon High School has a time-honored tradition of holding our Senior Awards ceremony on its own evening to honor the hard work and contribution these students have made to their class and CHS as a whole. Seniors, your presence here recognizes your individual contributions to our school. Let me be the first person this evening to say how very proud I am of each and every one of you. The local scholarships being awarded here this evening total over $111,000. I am constantly impressed by the generosity of the Cinnamon High School community, and I would like to offer a round of applause for all the families and local businesses that have sponsored an award. Finally, the class of 2026 has been offered and accepted $8.6 million in grants and scholarships over the next 4 years. I think those numbers are certainly worthy of another round of applause for the class of 2026. Before going any further, I would like to thank a few people who make this night possible. Mrs. Julie Leitz and Mrs. Elizabeth Kilroy are our graduation and special events coordinators. Their hard work creates the beautiful evenings that we get to enjoy. I would also like to recognize Mrs. Deborah McKinley, who is responsible for coordinating the scholarships and generating the awards and certificates we will present this evening. Her efforts make this particular night possible. Please offer the three of them a round of applause. We will start our awards this evening by recognizing our 2026 valedictorian, Olivia Gola. It is with immense honor that we recognize and congratulate the valedictorian for the class of 2026, Olivia Gola. When we think of Olivia, words like disciplined, kind, and focused immediately come to mind. For the past 4 years, she has consistently proven to be an impeccable role model and leader for everyone here at Cinnamon High School. Academically, Olivia is truly exceptional. Her relentless dedication has resulted in a staggering cumulative GPA of 104.28, ranking her number one in a class of 247 students. This outstanding achievement includes a rigorous course load of 11 honors courses and 11 advanced placement classes. Over her high school career, she has dominated her coursework, regularly earning grades in the high 90s, and has even achieved the New Jersey State Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish. Yet her tenure at CHS is defined by more than just remarkable academic success. Olivia has also played a vibrant and vital role in our school community. Her interests are incredibly varied. She has been a core member of the Robotics Club, the Math League, the Debate Club, the Global Economic Forum, the World Affairs Council, and Mock Trial, while also dedicating her time to community-minded groups like the Interact and Unified clubs. Inducted into National Honor Society as a junior, Olivia has also stepped up to guide her peers, serving as an officer for both the Interact and Unified clubs. Olivia is a deeply gifted musician. As a stellar viola player in the string ensemble and advanced strings orchestras, she has shared her talents widely and was named to the All-South Jersey Honors Orchestra in both her junior and senior years. Furthermore, Olivia's consistent excellence has earned her major regional accolades. She is a 3-time recipient of the Burlington County Principal and Supervisors Award, which recognizes the very top students in 10th and 11th and 12th grade. Winning this prestigious award every single year that she was eligible is a testament to her sustained brilliance. Olivia is an amazing young woman who has made a profound and positive impact in our school and community. She exemplifies the very best that Cinnaminson School District has to offer. Next year, she will be continuing her journey at Seton Hall studying history. Please recognize our 2026 valedictorian, Olivia Gola. Olivia, if you could come up to the stage. Please allow me to continue celebrating excellence by announcing our 2026 salutatorian, James Kozowski. Ask any student or faculty member to describe James, and they will tell you about a young man defined by steady compassion, an ironclad work ethic, and innate ability to lead by example. He hasn't just spent time at Cinnaminson High School building an impressive resume, he has spent it building up the community around him. James' mindset in the classroom has been nothing short of a masterclass. Earning the number 2 spot in a highly competitive class of 247 students requires a rare level of academic stamina. James met that challenge head-on, conquering a gauntlet of 11 honors and 9 advanced placement courses, culminating in a 103.17 GPA. His sharp intellect has turned heads across departments, earning him top honors in both mathematics and social studies, alongside the prestigious New Jersey State Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish. But looking only at his numbers misses the true heartbeat of James' high school legacy. He is someone who dives into his passions completely, whether he was exploring ideas in the environmental, crypto, or career clubs, or helping steer the homecoming and prom committees. James made his presence felt. More importantly, he channeled his heart into service, dedicating his time as a Play Unified coach. It was this rare blend of humility and authority that led his peers to select him to serve as the voice of our highest achieving students, the National Honor Society president. The same relentless energy translates seamlessly to the athletic field. A fixture in our soccer program since his freshman year, James fought his way to become a powerhouse on the varsity squad for 3 seasons. He isn't just a skilled player, he is the guy who leaves everything on the field, a fact made official when he was awarded the Varsity Soccer Heart and Hustle Award this past season. James is a phenomenal ambassador for Cinnaminson, representing the perfect balance of brains, brawn, and heart. This fall, he takes his talents to Rutgers University, New Brunswick, where he will continue his journey towards becoming a certified nurse anesthetist. James, the future healthcare world is lucky to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating our class salutatorian, James Kozowski. I would also like to recognize this year's 2026 inductees to the Cinnaminson High School Hall of Fame. The Cinnaminson High School Hall of Fame is designed to reward students for their contribution to Cinnaminson High School. This tradition honors and recognizes well-rounded graduating seniors who have distinguished themselves in academics and extracurricular programs while at Cinnaminson High School. Selection is based on academics, athletics, activities, character, and teacher and peer recognition. As you hear your name, please come and stand in front of the stage to be recognized. The 2026 Cinnaminson High School Hall of Fame inductees are Quinlan Barnes, Sophia Flicker, Abigail Freed, Olivia Gola, Robert Jacob, James Kozowski, Kennedy Kozowski, Shiloh Moore, Emily Renoff, Ethan Schreier, Evelyn Souza Silva, and Allison Yotis. It is now my privilege to introduce Mrs. Ashley Kalfazadeh, Assistant Principal, and Mr. Brian Wilkinson, Assistant Principal Athletic Director, to help me recognize those students who have received excellence awards in a particular subject area.
The Excellence Awards are designed to recognize those students that have distinguished themselves in a particular subject area.
For excellence in art, Ava Gilardi.
For excellence in biology, Maura Del Grippo.
For excellence in business, Jenna Kirstein.
For excellence in chemistry, Olivia Gola.
For excellence in English, Quinlan Barnes.
For excellence in French, Veronica Siosik.
For excellence in mathematics, Allison Yodis.
For excellence in music, Samantha Bobrin.
For excellence in digital art, John Troust.
For excellence in physics, Robert Jacob.
For excellence in physics, for excellence in social studies, Marin Warren.
For excellence in Spanish, Lila McDermott.
For excellence in cooperative business education, Jackson Machado.
For excellence in marketing education, Caitlin Cotillo.
For excellence in physical education, female, Grace Morris.
For excellence in physical education, male, Charles Hibisky.
Please join me in congratulating all of our Excellence Award recipients.
I would like to now introduce Dr. Kimberly Mueller and Chase Mueller, who will present our first two awards.
Hi, my name is Dr. Kim Mueller, and I am here to present the Dr. Mueller Scholarships. The scholarship is for the person in the class of 2026 that is ranked 33rd in the class. You should definitely feel incredibly proud. That number just isn't a rank. It represents late nights, early mornings, challenges you pushed through, and moments when you proved to yourself that you kept on going. Being 33rd shouldn't mean and remind you that, well, excuse me, it should remind you that success isn't just about being at the very top. My brother, who the award is also named after, was the first in the class in 1994. I was not, hence the number 33. It's about your growth. It's about your consistency. It's about showing up every single day. And as you move forward, Victor Bastos, take everything that you have learned from CHS, the discipline, the resilience, and the confidence into whatever comes next. Congratulations, you earned this.
Hello, my name is Chase Muller, and I'm presenting the CCM Award. In 2018, I was lucky to come to the Muller family on May 10th, and this has forever changed my life. Since being in Cinnaminson, it has guided me to be strong and thrive throughout sports. This award goes to Maxwell Becker and Brian Nocito.
Thank you, Dr. Mueller and Chase. Please welcome class of 2023 graduate Jack Shallow, who will present the next scholarship.
Good evening, CHS. I just want to say congratulations to the seniors who are graduating this year. My name is Jack Shallow, and I graduated from CHS 3 years ago. This is the third year I am sponsoring scholarships for my 3-to-1 Dr. George Apparel Company. 3-to-1 stands for Trisomy 21, which is Down syndrome. I started my company 8 years ago to raise awareness and promote acceptance of people with Down syndrome and other different abilities. These scholarships help me to support the mission of Dr. Church and on my way of paying it forward to the 2,000 graduates. This year, the scholarships go to Ashley, Ken, and Iago Aloha.
Thank you, Jack. Next, I would like to introduce Cinnaminson's Mayor Ryan Horner, Rob, and R.J. O'Connor to present our next award.
Good evening. Tonight I am honored to represent Cinnaminson Baseball and the family of Bill O'Connor in recognizing 7 outstanding young men for their commitment to the game of baseball, starting at the youth level within the Cinnaminson organization and continuing to participate during their time at CHS. These scholarships serve as a testament to Bill's unwavering love and devotion, not only to the game of baseball, but also to his service to Cinnaminson Township through many proud years of public service, be it as a mayor, a member of Township Committee, a coach, or as a member of Cinnaminson baseball leadership. Each of these young men embody what scholarship stands for: commitment, hard work, and a love for the game that started on the fields in Memorial Park and grew into something truly to be proud of while representing Cinnaminson High School. To the 7 recipients tonight, congratulations. We wish you nothing but success in everything ahead. And to Cinnaminson Baseball, thank you for continuing to keep Bill's legacy alive through this scholarship. As I call each of you up to receive your award, you will be greeted by someone special who continues to carry on Bill's spirit, his wife, Rhonda. We have Matt Dever. Michael Jasmine. Gavin Gillespie. Lucas Markser. Willie Ruiz. Anthony Melchiori. And Henry Miller.
Thank you, Mayor Horner and Mrs. O'Connor. Please welcome our Board of Education member, Mr. Ed Kenny, to present our next scholarship.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ed Kenny. I'm the Vice President of the Board of Education and a presenter tonight. This is one of my favorite nights of the year, and I appreciate you giving me 90 seconds to talk about my dad. I want to say congratulations to all the award winners and their families who are celebrating with them tonight. But the name of my award is the Bob Kenny Scholarship. My dad was a very successful sports writer at the local, regional, and national level, where he covered 7 different Olympic Games, numerous World Series, Super Bowls, things of that nature. He was a voter for the Baseball Hall of Fame for 50 years. He was the official scorer for the Philadelphia Phillies for 45 years and sports editor for the Courier Post for more than 25 years. He was an advocate for equal coverage in the newspaper for female sports at the high school and college level, sort of a precursor to Title IX. He also was inducted into 14 different halls of fame, and he was named the 2003 NCAA Man of the Year, where he was honored at the Final Four in San Antonio. But he also enjoyed success at the local level in my hometown of Riverside. He was a member of the church, several organizations within the community. His volunteer coaching career spanned 7 decades, from the 1950s to the 2010s. And the culminating event probably he was most proud of was Riverside High School renaming and rededicating the high school baseball and softball field. They call that the Bob Kenny Field. Just before his passing in 2015, I asked him why he did so much for so many people for so long. And this usually gets me emotional, so I'll try to fight through it. But he said, if you have the ability to make a difference, it is your obligation to try. So we've done that the past 11 years. We've given out these scholarships. This past Mother's Day, we honored this year's recipients with a $500 check for each one of them and a trophy. In so doing, we've eclipsed, in 11 years, $100,000 in my dad's name. So I think that's a tribute to what he did and how we're honoring his legacy now. So tonight I get to re-recognize the 6 high school seniors from Cinnaminson, and they'll come up. They already had their ceremony a couple weeks ago, but it's nice to see them again tonight. They are Matthew Dever, Christian Feely, Shiloh Moore, Carly Trompe, Jacob Wickersham, and Allison Yodis.
Thank you, Mr. Kenny. Next, I would like to welcome Mrs. Claire Hunter to present our next award.
This scholarship was created in honor of my husband, Chris, a proud graduate of Cinnaminson High School. Chris was a firefighter who spent his life showing up for everyone around him. That wasn't just his job, that's who he was. Each year, we recognize a senior who carries the same qualities, not just in the classroom, but in the way they treat others and show up for other people in their lives. This year, that person is someone who has made me prouder than words can say. He has faced life with resilience and grace, and he has grown into exactly the kind of man his father would be honored to see. This year's award goes to Christopher Hunter.
Thank you, Mrs. Hunter. Please welcome Mrs. Arlene Goldfarb to present our next award.
The Roy D. Goldfarb Passion of Science Award is given to a deserving female student who has shown extraordinary enthusiasm for the study of science. The award goes to Samantha Danowski.
Thank you, Mrs. Goldfarb. I would like to introduce Mrs. Erin Cullen and son Connor to present our next scholarships.
Hi, everyone. My name is Erin Cullen, and this is Connor Cullen. Last year, I was a little long-winded, so the boys decided that they will talk from now on. You ready?
Sean Cullen Memorial Award. Sean Cullen was the first wrestler in the history of Siddaminson High School to achieve 100 varsity wins. He wrestled varsity for all 4 years, graduating in 2003. Sean remained dedicated to the wrestling program and went on to be an NCAA All-American wrestler at Lycoming College. He lost his life while serving as a New Jersey State Trooper and continues to serve the Siddaminson community with his scholarship award.
Can you read it?
The award goes to Dominic Marino and Riley Evans.
Thank you, Connor and Mrs. Cullen. I would like to introduce Mr. Rob Ashley and Mrs. Lauren Ashley to present our next award.
Good evening, everyone. We are the Ashleys. We're here to present the Robert J. Ashley IV Memorial Scholarship. The scholarship is in Robbie's name. Robbie graduated from Siddaminson in 2007. Shortly afterward, lost his life in a car accident. So, for the soccer player, we would like to award to Dylan Hutchcraft.
For journalism, the award is given to Zachary Bone.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Ashley. I would like to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Colella to present our next scholarship.
Oh, good evening, everyone. I'm Harry Colella, and this is my wife, Karen, and it's always nice to be back here at Siddaminson High School on Senior Awards Night. Every year, I just like to give the new senior class a brief explanation of why sponsoring these awards in Trish's name means so much to us. Karen actually created this scholarship as a wedding gift to me about a little over 8 years ago, knowing that I'd always wanted to do something like this for Trish. And this is now our 8th year presenting these awards together in honor of her memory. Trish was a 1984 graduate of Cinnaminson High School. She was the 5th of 7 children in our family, and she was born with a heart condition that caused the mixing of blood coming back to the heart and going back out to the rest of her body that would mix the blood, the unoxidated blood with the oxidated blood. And way back in the day, they used to refer to these infants as blue babies. She subsequently had 4 heart operations over the course of her life, finally passing away at the age of 36 due to complications from that 4th operation. And she never once complained about her condition in all the time that she was alive on this earth. She was a very strong, loving, wonderful person who went on to be happily married and to live in Cinnaminson for several years. She was someone who was always there for her family and friends, and I'm sure she's with us tonight in spirit and is pleased that we continue to honor her life through awarding these scholarships in her memory. And so with that, the Patricia Trish Colella Memorial Scholarship is awarded to 2 students who plan to pursue a career in health sciences or the medical field with an interest in cardiology, as well as having a big heart and serving as exemplary members of their community.
This year we are proud to award Madeline Joyce and Aiden Burke.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Colella. I would like to welcome Mr. and Mrs. Irons and their daughters, Kylie's nieces, Olivia and Savannah Verme, to introduce our next award.
Good evening. My name is Olivia Irons, a class of 2024 graduate. I'm here to present the Kyle Kaufman Scholarship Award in honor of my Uncle Kyle. My uncle had a lifelong passion for golf. What started as a hobby became an incredible achievement when he earned his professional golfer status. He dedicated countless hours to the game and loved every aspect of it. This year is especially meaningful because my uncle's goddaughter is graduating alongside the recipients we are celebrating. He would have been so proud of you, Ari, and all of your accomplishments. This scholarship honors students who have shown the same commitment and hard work. We wish you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors. Congratulations to Tyler Harris, Madison Gibson, Ryan Marino, Emily Renoff, and Matson Zimmerman.
Thank you, Irons family and Savannah. I would like to introduce Mr. Mike Conti to present our next scholarships.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Michael Conti, and I'm here tonight on behalf of the Cinnamons and Soccer Club. I'm proud to present 4 scholarships to recognize and celebrate the outstanding achievements for 4 of our student athletes. These scholarships honor individuals who have demonstrated dedication, leadership, sportsmanship, and commitment both on and off the soccer field, while also making meaningful contributions within our community here in Cinnaminson. We are honored to recognize their accomplishments and congratulate them on this well-deserved achievement. We wish each of them continued success in their future endeavors, both academically and personally. This year's scholarship recipients are Aiden Burke, Christian Feely, Delaney Kroll, and Nora Quinn. Congratulations to each of you, and always remember, once a pirate, always a pirate. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Conti. Please welcome Kelly Lippincott to present our next award.
Hi, everyone. I'm honored to present this scholarship tonight in memory of my brother, Scott, a Cinnaminson alumni and someone who loved football, competition, and the kind of determination that pushes people to give everything they have, even when no one is watching. When it came time to choose this year's recipient, the student stood out immediately. Yes, he played football, but apparently that wasn't enough punishment for one person. He also dominated on the wrestling mat and then decided to casually try out for lacrosse because clearly free time is overrated. I've had the pleasure with working with him for the past 2 years, and during that time, I've gotten to see the kind of person he truly is. I'm sorry. He's caring, determined, hardworking, and passionate about life. He shows up, gives his all, and never backs down from a challenge, even when he had to decide about wrestling and going to his trip for senior year. What impresses me most about him is not just the athlete that he is, but the person he's becoming. He carries himself with heart and a drive that really can't be taught. I have absolutely no doubt that he will succeed in whatever path he chooses. The future is his, and I know that my brother, would be proud to see the scholarship go to someone who truly represents so many qualities that he admired. Congratulations, Davi Gamiris. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Kelly. Next, I would like to introduce Mrs. Susan Lafferty and her daughter, Miss Moira Lafferty, to present the next scholarship.
I told myself I wasn't going to cry. Sorry. Good evening. My name is Maura Lafferty, class of 2015. I'm joined by my mom, class of 1980, and my nephew Declan, class of 2038. First year of kindergarten's almost down. Seniors, it's great to see you again. Parents and guardians, a few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to speak with your children about the dangers of driving under the influence of alcohol through my brother Seamus's story, class of 2019. It was my first time giving this presentation, and standing in front of a few hundred juniors and seniors, often through tears, was intimidating. As it turns out, I had nothing to worry about. Afterwards, many students came up to tell me how much this story impacted them. When I returned to CMS that day, I received emails from both staff and students sharing the conversations the presentation had started and the impact it had on them. The truth is, seniors, you made an impact on me. The way you listened, reflected, and continued those conversations helped keeps my brother's legacy alive. As you move on to your next chapter, I encourage you to keep making an impact, share my brother's story, make thoughtful choices, and most importantly, create your own positive impact on the world around you. 2 students in this room are preparing to make their mark on the skilled trades. We are proud to announce the recipients of the 2026 Seamus Lafferty Memorial Scholarship, Chris Hunter and Mason Golly.
Thank you, Sue and Maura Lafferty. Please welcome Mrs. Lisa Byron, who will be presenting our next award.
Hi, my name is Lisa Byron. I'm here to present to 3 students with the scholarship named for my husband, Larry Byron. He directed shows between middle school and high schools in Cinnaminson for about 20 years. He had to retire due to difficulties with Parkinson's disease that he was living with since he was only 43 years old. The last show he directed here was Legally Blonde. During his tenure, he directed Damn Yankees, Beauty and the Beast, Sweeney Todd, Les Mis, Once Upon a Mattress, and so many more. He was thrilled to touch the lives of so many students, to inspire them with his 3 favorite values: patience, perseverance, and passion. Congratulations to Cooper Bonsteel, Kim Mason, and Robert Jacob.
Thank you, Mrs. Byron. Please welcome Mr. Dan Harris and Mrs. Cindy Harris to present our next scholarship.
The Maddie Harris Scholarship is awarded to a senior who is trustworthy, positive in life, and always thinking of others. We knew this year would be tough for us, given this is Tyler's graduating class, as well as next year being Maddie's graduating class. Cindy and I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everybody for their continued support over the years. From the meal trains, shoulders to cry on, donations for medical expenses, and continued support for the charity that helped Maddie. So thank you to the Cinnaminson community and everyone who supported us over the years. This year, we have selected 3 seniors who have both been a part of our lives and impacted our lives. First, this young lady was one of Maddie's best friends. She was a part of our lives for many years, and she was also our neighbor. And she continues to be a part of our life. The first recipient is Gabby Davey. Here she comes. This next young lady not only supported us, but she was literally at our house the morning Maddie left for her first surgery and first chemo, probably at about 4:30 or 5 a.m. The next recipient of this award, Maddie Pellegrino. All right, the last award. I had the privilege of coaching soccer in Cinnaminson for many years. And for me, running a practice was kind of like my therapy, where I could just run around with the boys and kind of forget about life for an hour and a half. I lost my place. I would love to give this award to everyone, but I did have to select one young man. He's hardworking, dedicated, extremely responsible for his age, and arguably one of the best dressed students in Cinnaminson High School. This award goes to Caleb Lamont.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Harris. I would now like to welcome Mrs. Cheryl Alderman to introduce our next award.
Good evening, everyone. This is such a bittersweet moment for me. I don't have a script in front of me because this comes from my heart. My son, Matthew, was a very caring, giving person, and he prided himself on service to others above himself. At age 16, he insisted on becoming a volunteer firefighter for Palmyra Independence Company, Station 801. And he continued to serve with them, rising in the ranks for over 20 plus years. He served until his body no longer could sustain the rigor that every first responder must endure. When he passed, I made a promise that every February 2nd, on his birthday, I would make out a check for this Memorial Scholarship Award. I know that Matthew would be so happy that I did this because it allows him to continue to serve and to give. And so the Matthew W. Edelman Memorial Scholarship Award is awarded to a graduating senior whose intention is to enter one of the professional trades, but who has demonstrated the true spirit of volunteerism that was so important to my son. This award is given in honor of Matt, a 1996 CHS graduate who was a talented carpenter and lifelong volunteer firefighter. And this award goes to Christopher J. Hunter.
Thank you, Mrs. Adelman. I would like to welcome our Cinnaminson Home and School representatives to present our next awards.
Good evening. On behalf of the Cinnaminson High School Home and School Association, we are honored to present our Senior Scholarship Awards. This year, 29 seniors submitted essays for consideration. Our volunteer readers reviewed each essay anonymously without knowing the names of the students and scored them solely on their content. The students were asked to tell about a specific moment, experience, or realization that helped them understand what matters most to them. Why was this moment meaningful, and how had it guided their actions since? We sincerely thank our readers for the time and care they devoted to the process. While our top 3 essays earned special recognition, we were truly impressed by all 29 submissions Because of the generosity of our Cinnaminson families and local businesses, every student who submitted an essay will receive a scholarship this evening. Thank you to everyone who helped make this possible. With that, it is my pleasure to announce our winners. Our first place recipient is Zion Brooks. Our second place recipient is Max Fry. And our third place recipient is Haley Gedling. With that, we're just going to read the rest of the recipients, if they could come up here. Maddie Pellegrino, Carly Trampay, Emily Renoff, Aiden Burke, Zachary Bond, Matson Zimmerman, Grace McDonough.
Emmy Smith, Caitlin Cotillo, Olivia Ruggieri, Kennedy Kozlowski, Delaney Kroll, Nora Quinn, Dominic Marino. Emma Caroma, Dominic Del Grippo, Connor Tippin, Kate Caprivica. Thank you. Huh? They're not in order. Jason Straub.
Grace Mars, Christopher Leitz, Sarah Del Grippo, James Kozowski, Dylan Anderson, Mara Del Grippo, and Lila McDermott.
All right, thank you, Home and School. Please welcome Jill Stavalone to present our next award.
Good evening. The Drama Boosters Alumni Award is in recognition of that senior who has participated in the drama program through all 4 years of high school with dedication and enthusiasm. This year's recipient is Brooke Whitman.
Thank you, Mrs. Stavallone. I would like to introduce Miss Giovanna Downs to present our next award.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Gia, and I'm presenting the Leave It All on the Field Rich Downs Memorial Award in memory of my dad. If you ever spoke to my dad, no matter how brief, you would learn 3 things. He loved field hockey, Alabama football, and his family more than anything. My dad began coaching me in field hockey when I was 6 years old and started coaching in Cinnaminson when I was 10, and he continued to coach for over 10 years. He earned the opportunities to coach across New Jersey and even on the national level. He was a hockey player for 30 years, so the day I came home from New Albany with the Cinnaminson Field Hockey Flyer was one of the best days of his life. Although he knew nothing about field hockey, he decided to become a coach, and he read the entire field hockey rulebook in one day, and for all the field hockey players here, we know how long that thing is. Before every game, my dad told his team to leave it all on the field. As long as you left it all on the field, you could be proud of yourself whether you won or lost. My dad passed away while I was a junior here at CHS, and my family thought there was no better way to honor my dad than to give back to the schools and community he grew up in and decided to come back to, raise his children in, and continue to give back to for his entire life. We have 2 recipients of this award today who leave it all on the field in their life, their academics, field hockey, the community, and their extracurriculars. And these 2 women are M. Smith and Allie Otis.
Thank you, Giovanna. Please welcome Mr. Michael Underwood, who will introduce our next award.
Good evening. The CHS Class of '86 Award is given to seniors that best exemplify the Class of '86 characteristics of school spirit, pride, humor, empathy, compassion, and respect. These awards go to Kennedy Kozowski and Jenna Kirstein.
Thank you, Mr. Underwood. Please welcome Mrs. Elaine Mendelow, who will introduce our next award.
Good evening. As I sat here listening to all these wonderful awards and all the stories behind them, I just kept thinking, how many years was it that I started that program? It's well over 50 years ago. And I am so pleased that it has continued in the Cinnaminson schools as a very important part of the elementary and further on. So my children have continued now to be part of the rating as we read the essays, all independently across the country. And they will continue this into perpetuity. So I am very thankful. And we are trying to get a second one going. So this scholarship is being awarded to Emily Renoff.
Thank you, Mrs. Mendelow. I would now like to introduce the Higgs and Tadley families to present our next awards.
Hello, we are very happy to be here to present the Dave Higgs Memorial Scholarship to two deserving seniors. Dave Higgs is our pop-up, and he was a longtime resident of Cinnaminson. He was very proud to have 3 children graduate from CHS and so happy to know that his grandchildren were continuing in the Cinnaminson School District. Our pop-up loved wearing his red and black pirate gear all over town. He can often be found on the sideline of any sporting event cheering on his beloved Pirates. The recipients of this year's scholarship have shown the same pirate pride that our pop-up did. We know that they will continue to show the pride as they move forward in their next ventures. We are pleased to present this year's scholarships to Matson, Zimmerman, and Riley Evans.
Thank you to the Higgs and Tadley families. Please welcome the Dawkins family to present the next award.
The Eric K. Dawkins Shining Star Award is in memory of Eric Dawkins, class of 1983, awarded to softball players who exemplify leadership and team-building skills on and off the diamond. Those individuals strive to reach their highest academic and athletic success. The awards go to Lauren Camerata, Mia Zuccarelli, Delaney Kroll, Grace McDonough, and Mara Del Grippo.
Thank you to the Dawkins family. Next, I would like to introduce Cinnaminson High School science teacher of 32 years, Jennifer Alvarado, to present the next award.
Good evening, everyone. I have my son Mason with me tonight to help present this award. This is the Lynn C. Godotti Memorial Nursing Scholarship. This is given in memory of my mom. I decided I wanted to start the scholarship in memory of her after attending many of these over the years. She graduated from Haddon Heights High School in 1962 and then went on to Abington Nursing School, where she received her RN in 1965. And it just so happened that she met the love of her life in the emergency room in the spring of 1968 when my dad brought in a gunshot victim, and the rest is history, because here I am, right? So to know my mom was to know one of the kindest, compassionate human beings ever to exist. Her desire to help others transcended beyond the emergency department and into the community around her. I wanted to recognize students who also shared the same qualities, and tonight we will recognize 2 students that embody everything my mom was to those around her. First, this young woman, a young man, are both students in my anatomy class. Emerging as leaders early on, they embraced the rigorous curriculum and excelled effortlessly through tests, lab reports, and projects. I know the nursing field is going to be so lucky to have them both when they graduate. The first recipient is Kennedy Kozowski.
The second recipient is Ryan Gallagher.
Thank you, Mrs. Alvarado. Please welcome Mr. Pat Morton, a CHS alumni, to present our next awards.
Hi everyone, my name is Patrick Morton. I graduated from CHS with the class of 2015. Tonight I am presenting the Pirate Pride Scholarship. This award is in memory of my mom, Donna Morton, who displayed pirate pride in supporting Cinnaminson scholastic and athletic programs while fighting her own battle with breast cancer. These students maintained their grades and exuded the pirate pride that my mom demonstrated. Overall, these students demonstrated excellence and perseverance in the face of adversity. This year we have 3 recipients: Ariana Irons, Madeline Joyce, and Kennedy Kozowski.
Thank you, Pat. Please welcome Mrs. Kristen Melcher, Director, and Matt Digney, Department Supervisor, who will be presenting our next awards.
Good evening. The Yvonne Mines Memorial Award, sponsored by the Club Ebenettes, is presented to a student who is continuing their education in the field of business. The award goes to Nathan Heim.
The Janet Towns Memorial Scholarship Award, sponsored by the Club Ebenettes, is given to a student who is continuing her schooling in the field of education. The scholarship is presented to Amanda Corson.
The Jean Duchek Discipline and Dedication Band Award is given to a student who demonstrates exceptional discipline and dedication in fulfilling marching band obligations. The award goes to Robert Jacob.
The Class of 1980 Alumni Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who is considered the most improved during their years at CHS. The award goes to Darius Dickerson.
The Cinnaminson Girls Field Hockey Booster Club Award goes to Allison Yotis, M. Smith, Kate Kaprivica, Lila McDermott, Claire Minetti, Sophia Flicker, and Madeline Malone.
The Roman Jude Young Memorial Scholarship is given to a student who shows enthusiasm for all they do and who makes kindness and inclusion a priority. The scholarship is presented to Chase Gallant.
The David Honig Memorial Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior who plans to attend a vocational school or enter the military. The scholarship is presented to Jackson Machado.
The Susan Markowitz Memorial Scholarship is presented by her husband and 2 daughters in honor of Susan's commitment to education. The scholarship is presented to 2 high-achieving students planning a career in education. The award goes to Olivia Ruggieri and Quinlan Barnes.
The National Honor Society Leadership Award is given to John P. Waring.
The Cinnaminson Township Police Association Award is presented to sincere, honest, well-rounded seniors who participated in school and community functions, have a solid grade point average, and anticipate a career in law enforcement. The award goes to Marin Warren and Rihanna Ross.
The Dorothy L. Brown Memorial Scholarship Award is given to graduating seniors who have the qualities of optimism, school spirit, and dedication. In addition, through hard work, persistence, and perseverance, achieved their goals. The scholarship is awarded to Camilla Canello and Abigail Freed.
The Henry D. Chelman Memorial Scholarship Fund Award is sponsored by the New Jersey Policemen's Benevolent Association, Burlington County, Local 37, is awarded to a student who exhibits outstanding character, citizenship, and is active in the community. The scholarship is awarded to Brooke Howe.
The Cinnaminson High School Outstanding Athlete Awards, male and female, are presented to Nora Quinn and Dominic Marino.
The Colleen Cross Memorial Award is presented to a senior planning a career as a teacher. The award goes to Quinlan Barnes.
The Richard J. Surfling Jr. Memorial Scholarship Award is given to a student continuing in a vocational or technical area. The scholarship is awarded to Lucas Markser.
Cinnaminson Basketball Group Athlete Leadership Award, given to students who have demonstrated outstanding leadership, sportsmanship, academic performance, and volunteerism for their team, school, and community. The awards go to Michael Jasmine, Sean Munson, Henry Stewart, Gabriel Waters, Nora Quinn, and Shiloh Moore.
The Cinnaminson Athletic Association Football Scholarship is awarded to student athletes who participate in the Cinnaminson Athletic Association football program prior to high school, who continued playing at CHS and are continuing their education, entering the military and/or the workforce. The awards are presented to Darius Dickerson, John P. Waring, Jayon Westcott, Joseph Mahaffey, Zion Brooks, and Jason Straub.
The Palmyra Riverton Cinnaminson Lions Club Leo A. Carr Community Service Award is presented to deserving students who have participated in community activities and/or is associated with organizations that contribute to a better community. The award goes to Henry Stewart and Maxwell Fry.
I would like to introduce Mr. Stephen Capello, Superintendent of Cinnaminson Schools, to help introduce the next award.
Thank you, Mrs. Melcher. Thank you. On behalf of the Burlington County Association of School Administrators, which represents central office administration and superintendents in the 40 school districts in Burlington County, an annual $500 scholarship is awarded to a student who not only shows academic distinction, but also who serves as a leader amongst their peers. And I can think of no better representative this year who has served our Board of Education so well as liaison. Congratulations to Carly Trompe.
I'm back. The Alistair and Thelma McCree Memorial Scholarship Award is presented to a student who participates and enjoys sports who will continue their education. The scholarship is awarded to Tomi Tai Wo.
Please welcome directors Mrs. Linda Colella and Mr. Matt Prokupka to announce our next awards.
The Christopher Cannon Reed Scholarship Fund Award is given to 2 students who have most improved their standing and who are continuing their education. The awards go to Haley Braddock and Enes Demirzlan.
The Carol DeVing Music Scholarship Award is given to a student who loved and excelled at music. The scholarship is awarded to Kim Mason. The Cinnaminson Education Association Scholarship is awarded to a student entering the field of education. The scholarship is presented to Quinlan Barnes.
The Cinnaminson Education Association Scholarship is presented to Taryn Hymanson. The Cinnaminson Elementary Home and School Association Award is given to 2 deserving students who attended Cinnaminson Elementary Schools who are continuing their education in any field. This year's recipients are Brooke Howe and Ian Jungblut.
The Cinnaminson Girls Field Hockey Senior Award is presented to graduating seniors who will be attending an Institute of Higher Learning, played varsity field hockey, and displayed a leadership role for Cinnaminson Girls Field Hockey Program. The awards go to Allison Yotis and Sophia Flicker.
The Fletcher Brothers Roofing and Siding Award is given to a student entering a trade or attending a trade or vocational school after high school. This award goes to Benjamin Smead.
The New Jersey Cooperative Education Association Outstanding Student Award are presented to Jackson Machado and Jenna Kirstein.
The Anthony Jewelers Award is presented to a college-bound senior entering the field of business or marketing. The award goes to Tabitha Brickley.
The Mike Pop-Up Pior Baseball Spirit Award is presented to a baseball player who has shown leadership and spirit during their senior season and will be attending a college or trade school. The award goes to Matthew Dever.
The Cinnaminson High School Student Store Awards are given for ongoing participation in maintaining the standards set by National DECA and the School-Based Enterprise Advisory Committee. The awards go to Caitlin Cotillo, Tabitha Brickley, Emily Renoff, and Caleb Mullen. Camilla Canello and Evelyn Souza Silva.
The Class of 1974 award is presented to a well-rounded, college-bound student with a unique character. The award goes to Sophia Flicker.
Girls Volleyball Booster Club Award is presented to Amanda Kamnitz, Samantha Danowski, Liliana Ocuzio, and Grace Morris.
The Joanne Leisure Memorial Scholarship is given to female varsity basketball players who have shown leadership, spirit, and a willingness to volunteer on and off the court and will be furthering their education. The scholarships are presented to Shiloh Moore and Nora Quinn.
The Jane B. Wallenbach Memorial Award is given in honor of the career and generosity of Jane B. Wallenbach, a social worker within the Cinnaminson School District, to 2 seniors who plan to enter the human services field or volunteer in areas reflective of the ideals of the Jane B. Wallenbach Needy Family Fund. The awards go to Peyton Sarzasti and Ana Luisa Souza Ayers.
The Buccaneer Award is given to senior members of the Cinnaminson High School yearbook staff who have contributed time and talent in the publication of the Buccaneer. The awards go to Marissa Daniels, Mara Del Grippo, Madison Gibson, Chase Mantilla, and Madeline Joyce.
The Tina Vora Memorial Scholarship is presented to a student who personifies qualities similar to Tina's and has consistently remained positive, caring, and selfless throughout their high school career. This year's recipient is Jack Warner.
The Robert E. Dietz Memorial Award is given to students who have donated their time and talent without deserved recognition that contributes to a better community. The awards go to Dylan Anderson, Samantha Bobrin, Caitlin Cotillo, Samantha Danowski, Madison Gibson, Carly Trompe, Shiloh Moore, Ethan Schreier, and Henry Stewart.
Red Cross Blood Drive Scholarship goes to Emily Berthoff, Robert Jacob, Sophia Flicker, Maura Del Grippo, Maxwell Fry, and James Kozowski.
The Cinnaminson Operations Staff Association Award is given to a college-bound senior majoring in the field of engineering or attending a technical school. The scholarship goes to Sydney Hoffman.
Please welcome Director Mrs. Suzanne Fisher and Special Education Lead Teacher Mr. Patrick McNamara, who will be presenting our next awards.
The Multicultural Club Officer Award is given for participation and dedication to the club. The award is presented to Victor Bastos.
The Porch Club of Riverton Award is given to a woman who has shown strong involvement and commitment to her community. The award goes to Olivia Gola.
The Pam Krebs Esprit de Corps Band Award is awarded to a student who participates in band and instinctively provides help to bandmates without seeking recognition. The award goes to Kylie Seaman.
The CHS Extra Point Club Dedication and Appreciation Awards are given to four-year football players of the Cinnaminson football program in appreciation of the commitment and dedication shown to the team during their tenure as players. There's a few here, so bear with me. The awards go to Dominic Del Grippo, Zion Brooks, Aiden Burke, Darius Dickerson, Davi Gamirez, Shafiq Harrington, Christian Minitti, Joseph Mahaffey, Jackson Machado, Christopher Hunter, John Minitti, Jason Straub, John Waring, Jayon Westcott, and Connor Tippin.
The Ursula Marsh Powell Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student continuing their education. The scholarship goes to Guilherme Costa Rocha.
The Matthew Patrick Pellegrino DECA Scholarship is presented to students who have excelled in marketing, education, and DECA programs, possess leadership qualities, and will be continuing their education at a four-year college. The scholarships are awarded to Colin Teese and Emily Renoff.
The Dylan Hart Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Cinnaminson graduating seniors in memory of Dylan Hart. The scholarships are presented to Sarah Del Grippo, Aiden Burke, and Matson Zimmerman.
The JD Baseball Softball Scholarship is given to members of either the baseball or softball teams who have shown outstanding dedication to the team. The scholarships go to Gavin Gillespie and Maura Del Grippo.
McDonald's Family Restaurant of Cinnaminson Award is presented to Matthias Corona.
The Riverside Turners Sound Mind, Sound Body Award is given to students furthering their education. The scholarships are awarded to Allison Yotis, Sydney Hoffman, Victor Bastos.
The B.J. Berger There For Your Neighbor Award is presented to Olivia Gola.
The Matthew Patrick Pellegrino Soccer Scholarship is given to students who demonstrate enthusiasm and good sportsmanship both on and off the soccer field, who will be continuing their education at a four-year college. The scholarships are awarded to Rihanna Evans and James Kozowski.
The Georgetti's Market Award is given to students who demonstrated the most effort towards their development throughout their time at CHS. The awards are presented to Davi Guimarães, Logan Stores, Lauren Perron, and Ines Demaraslan.
The Debbie Soloway Award is given to a senior who has excelled in and intends to further their education in any aspect of the performing arts, sponsored by Dr. and Mrs. Soloway. The award goes to Zachary Bond.
The Cindy Mattis Camerata Memorial Scholarship Award is given to a graduating senior that has shown passion for learning and will be pursuing a career either in education, journalism, or English. This award is presented to Peyton Zarzasti.
The Robert DePesso Scholarship is given to a student majoring in business in honor of Robert DePesso, a former business law teacher at Cinnaminson High School. The scholarship is presented to Amanda Kamenitz.
The Yale Newton Nassau Chapter National Society Daughters of the American Revolution Award is presented to a student who demonstrates good citizenship. The award goes to Samantha Danowski.
The Art Scholarship is presented to John Troust.
The Sandy Stickler Brown Music Award is presented to Samantha Bobrin.
Cinnaminson Middle School Home and School Association Award is given to students who attended the Cinnaminson Middle School for a minimum of at least 2 years, who are furthering their education and have demonstrated a commitment to learning. The students must have volunteered a minimum of 10 hours to the school or community. This award goes to Ava Gilardi and John Troust.
Please welcome Reading Specialist, Mrs. Julie Leitz, and Department Supervisor, Mr. Robert Beckert, who will be presenting our next awards.
The Cinnaminson High School Scholar Athlete Award is presented to James Kozowski.
The Cinnaminson High School Student Council Award is given in appreciation for service to class, school, and community. The awards go to Carly Trampe, Savannah Tevenigum, Brooke Howe, Lila McDermott, Christian Feely, and Dylan Anderson.
Cinnaminson Community Chorus Eileen Durgan Memorial Award is presented for outstanding contribution to choral music at CHS. This award is presented to Samantha Bobrin.
The College Board AP Scholar with Honor Award goes to students who receive an average score of at least 3.25 on all AP exams taken and scores of 3 or higher on 4 or more of these exams. The awards are presented to James Kozowski, Kennedy Kozowski, and Matson Zimmerman.
The College Board AP Scholar with Distinction Award is granted to students who receive an average of 3.5 on all AP exams taken and scores of 3 or higher on 5 or more of these exams. The awards are presented to Quinlan Barnes, Sophia Flicker, Marin Warren, Ethan Schreier, Robert Jacob, and Olivia Gola.
The Lee McKeever Memorial Award goes to seniors who participated in the Cinnaminson Girls Softball Program, played at least 4 years, played varsity softball, and plans to attend an accredited institution of higher learning. The awards are presented to Lauren Camarota and Mara De Grippo.
The Janet Cooper Smith Memorial Award in honor of her 37-year career within Cinnaminson School District is presented to a graduating senior who displays extraordinary volunteer service to their community. This scholarship goes to Samantha Bobrin.
The Strings of Cinnaminson Parents Awards are presented to Veronica Siosik, Victor Armios, Olivia Gola, Ethan Schreier, and Tomi Taiwo.
I would like to introduce Mr. Stephen Capella, Superintendent of Cinnaminson Schools, to help introduce our next award.
Thank you, Ms. Leeds. I'm back again. They're letting me give out 2 awards this year. So on behalf of Cinnaminson's Business Administrator, Ms. Melissa Wilkie, and on behalf of the Burlington County Association of School Business Officials, of which she proudly serves as the president, it's my honor to give an award to a deserving senior who's expressed an interest in the field of business or finance. Congratulations to the award recipient, Dylan Anderson.
The Chamber Choir Award is awarded to members who have made a significant contribution to the Chamber Choir and plan to continue their education. The awards go to Emily Bertolf and Zachary Bond, Abigail Freed, Samantha Bobrin, Haley Gedling, Layla Hoba, Robert Jacob, and Kim Mason.
The Cinnaminson Lacrosse Club Award is awarded to seniors who demonstrated success in academics, athletics, and sportsmanship while participating in lacrosse. The awards go to Dylan Horner and Zion Brooks.
The Drama Club Award is presented to a graduating senior furthering their study in the theater arts. The awards go to Abigail Freed and Zachary Bond.
CHS Leaders Award is given to a student for commitment to leadership amongst their classmates, dedication to the Cinnaminson community, and positive influence amongst their fellow classmates. The award goes to Brett Hess.
The CHS Unified Award is given to a graduating senior who has made a meaningful commitment to supporting students and staff of the CHS Life Skills Program, either through participation in Play Unified teams or other activities. In addition, an award is given to a life skills student who embodies the spirit and enthusiasm of the Play Unified program. The scholarships go to Jefferson da Vittoria Moda and Lucas Markzer.
The Cinnaminson Baseball Booster Club Award is presented to four-year baseball players of the CHS baseball program in appreciation of the dedication shown during their tenure as players. This year's recipients are Gavin Gillespie, Michael Jasmine, Matthew Dever, Anthony Melicuri, and Anthony Melicuri.
The Barbara F. Kenny Memorial Award is given to a graduating senior planning to attend college and whose essay best exemplifies Mrs. Kenny's belief in the importance of higher education, commitment to excellence in writing, and attention to detail that was a defining quality of her life. The award goes to Zion Brooks.
Please welcome school counselors Mrs. Elizabeth Kilroy and Mr. Mike Repsher, who will present our next awards.
Master Sergeant Melvin Dan Field Patriot Award, awarded to a graduating senior with the highest academic standard who has chosen to enlist in the U.S. Armed Services. The award goes to Gavin Gillespie.
The Lambert Scully Bozart VFW Post 3020 Award in memory of Robert Fenton, Post Commander, goes to Victor Bastos and Ana Clara Santos.
The Lewis Henderson Memorial is awarded to a graduating senior whose academic record demonstrates promise in the field of mathematics. This year's winner is Ethan Schreier.
The Cinnaminson High School Unsung Hero and Unsung Heroine Awards are presented to Shiloh Moore and Jacob Wickersham.
Master Sergeant Melvin Dan Field Courage to Serve Award, awarded to CHS graduating seniors who have chosen to enlist in the U.S. Armed Services upon graduation. Michael Corkett, Lily Diana, William Dixon, Desire Dow, Jackson Machado, Joseph Mahaffey, Ryan Marino, Henry Miller, Caleb Mullen, Gabriel Waters.
The Rowan College at Burlington County Excellence Award is presented to Layla Holba.
The CHS Commitment, Honor, and Spirit Award is presented to Isabella Papica, Kayla Benvenuti, Dalton Ryan, Lucas Wickazier, Taryn Hymanson, Logan Wickazier, Jesse Kern, Jordan Flunder, Sophia Spate, and Jao Victor Santana.
The CHS Community Service Awards are presented to, at bronze level, Caitlin Cotillo, Sarah Del Grippo, Ethan Schreier. At the silver level, Kayla Benvenuto, Amanda Kamnitz, Abigail Freed, Kennedy Kuzowski. And at the gold level, Emily Berthoff, Samantha Bobrin, Olivia Gola, Kate Caprivica, Isabella Papica, Madison Pellegrino, and Brooke Whitman.
Please join me in congratulating all of our scholarship and award recipients. Senior Award winners, to obtain your scholarships and awards, please review the directions that are included with the award you just received. You must bring your thank you note to the counseling office starting Friday, June 5th to pick up your check. Checks can be picked up anytime from 8 a.m. to 2:30. Make sure you bring all your thank you notes at the same time. This must be done before June 30th. Quick reminder, graduation practice is Wednesday, June 10th at 8:20 a.m. Please meet in the auditorium. We would like to thank all of you for joining us this evening to recognize our award recipients. Congratulations, and have a wonderful night.